Alright, here we go, guys, and today we're going to continuing my series where I go over my favorite missions from each chapter of Red Dead Redemption 2. And if you haven't already, check out the other two videos, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. And yeah, let's just get into it. So Chapter 3 was really good in my opinion. It was a solid chapter and it stood on its own, and it had a really good story, excluding the overall story of the game. So we start off the chapter fleeing Valentine because Cornwall found us there, and we're sort of in roads now because then at the end of Chapter 2, Cornwall found us and we shot up the whole town, so that was a big mistake right there. We're sort of in roads doing a few missions, but my favorite mission in this chapter was the Braithwate raid at the mansion. So basically throughout this chapter, there are these two families, the Braithwates and the Grays, and we're sort of like just playing both sides at this point. We're doing like missions for both, and Dutch's plan is we are going to betray both of them at the end. We're just gonna squeeze them for their money and do like a few jobs for them, try to steal stuff for them, but at the end we're just gonna betray both of them. So the Grays family actually finds out our plans, and then they ambush us in the middle of town, and they kill off Sean, and it's just another repeat of what happened at the end of Chapter 2. Just the whole town just goes into like all-out warfare, and so we end up killing all the Grays. And so when we head back to camp, we have another problem on our hands. The Braithwates also found our plan, and they kidnapped Jack, Abigail's son. So all the men have to rile up now, and we gotta go and rescue Jack from the Braithwaite. So we go to the mansion, to the Braithwaite mansion, kill everyone. And so we go there, fucking kill everyone. We're trying to find Jack, going through the mansion back and forth, and we're killing all the sons. We're killing all like the family members. So we find the old grandma. And epic enough, Jack isn't there. The old bat sold her to some rich fucker in St. Denis.
My sons gave him to Angelo Bronte.
What?
And yeah, and we just end up burning the mansion, and we leave the old bitch for dead, basically. So but side point, I just love whenever like the gang teams up for like a battle. There's like these like few moments throughout the game where like everyone just sort of riles up, like all the men and like all like everyone in the gang sort of just like goes and grabs a gun and just like sort of this mission, for example, and like Angelo Bronte when we go raid his mansion. And there's just a few moments throughout the game. I just think that's really cool. One of like the best moments in the game. And this mission was, one of my favorite missions throughout the entire game entirely, just because how epic and, fun it was on its own. And also this mission kind of just leads perfectly into Chapter 4. So, this is the end of Chapter 3 right here. So we go to Chapter 4, we sort of have this goal to go to St. Denis. We gotta find Jack, we gotta find Angelo Bronte. And yeah, it just leads everything, all like the story threads lead perfectly into the next chapter. So yeah, that's my favorite mission from Chapter 3. And next week I'm going to do Chapter 4. Let me know your favorite mission from Chapter 3 below. Was it this mission? Was it another mission? And yeah, so if you're new, subscribe and give it a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for watching.